Hello. It says we're live. It says we're live. Okay, I'm on a page that's not going to tell me if anybody's here. Oh, there we go. Hello. We're back with the purple book. How is everybody? I went ahead and I have added... Hi, Mel. Welcome. I have added some of the coffee dyed purple to the back of the bird book. It needed something. Something kind of interesting is the book that I've used is, I don't know if you can read that, Bonfire of the Vanities. And the author of the book passed away this week. Is that a trip? I think it was the author of the book. It was on the news. Anyway, if it wasn't the author of the book, it was like the director of the movie or something. But I thought that was a trip. Here I am covering the book. So I think I have the pages somewhere if somebody wants to read it. I don't know. I did it a long time ago. So we have, this has been an interesting little book. This is book number 3. Hi, Valerie. Welcome. That was an accident. That other one, I totally wasn't ready. And I'm glad I didn't get on it. My daughter called, and so I'm really glad that I hit the go live instead of the done, which done puts it in the place. So I found this in my stash. I went through my lace today and moved it into a drawer. Hi, Melissa. Fairy Kit is on its way. It has been mailed, and I will send out the digital either later today or first, like bright and early in the morning. So hi Belinda, welcome. I don't think we've had you here before, so welcome to our live stream. So I found this. It's similar to what we used on book number 2. Where's book number 2? It's similar, it just doesn't have those cool flowers. And of course, this was lace and this is eyelet. But it kind of gives you the same idea. So, so welcome and hello, Trina. I don't think we've had you here before either. Welcome to Dearjuliejulie. Come on in and have a seat and tell us where you're from. Everybody tell us where you're from and what are you doing today? What are you doing? Okay, so I think this will be okay. And you're in Georgia. All right, Belinda, Georgia. Okay, you know what I did? I like this doubled. So, Okay, so you get to see me do mistakes and everything here, by the way. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Belinda. Happy birthday. Are you having a good birthday? We're glad to have you here joining us. I will not sing. And Mel is in Florida. Yeah, so I think this is going to work, you guys. I am really excited. I went through all my lace today, and it got a drawer. It has a place to live that I can get to whenever I want to. Trina is in Virginia. That is awesome. Welcome. Oh, good. You're having a good birthday. So, since you're all new, what is your favorite type of crafting? Everybody, let us know in the comments what is your favorite type of crafting. So, okay, and so you all know, I am putting together, I will have 2 mini purple kits using the stuff, but they won't be the full big kits. They'll just be mini kits. Okay, and so they will each get a piece of this. One for each of the 2 kits. Love junk journals. Paper crafts. Trina, I like paper crafts. Melissa's in Washington. And Melissa has a fairy kit on the way to her house. Yay! Yay, yay for fairy kits. Yeah. So I mentioned that this book that I used was Bonfire of the Vanities, and I can't read who the author is on the book here, but I think I heard on the news that the author of Bonfire of the Vanities passed away in the last couple of days. I thought that was interesting that here I was tearing up his book to use in a junk journal. So the newbies, what we are doing is I had put together a purple kit. It was an over-the-top, crazy, really full purple kit. Okay, it had purple, everything that you need to make. We made this envelope journal. This is my personal journal. I needed somewhere to put Bible verses and quotes and things. I like to have a book that has a lot of pockets and tags. So this book is really full of pockets and tags and flip places and all kinds of that stuff. So you can go back and watch the Purple Power Hours, and it'll show you how we did every single bit of this. I do use digital kits from my Etsy shop. So the flowered antique postcards that are used in these were from my Etsy shop, and they are available for instant download, and they are really fun. You can print them in all the different sizes. Now this is interesting because the ink in my printer was going out. I was running out of yellow, so everything came out purple. So I just, I still used everything. So this was journal number 1, and like I said, this one's my personal journal. It was made with a large envelope, and so it is a soft cover journal, and I absolutely love it. It is exactly what I wanted. It has, it's just amazing. So then we made journal number 2. Now this one is a hardcover journal. This again is still using that one kit, and all of the items that you see, it had this lace in it. Now I'm the stepchild, so after I make the kits, I got the pieces that were broken. So I got the piece with 3 flowers and 2 flowers, and I believe the kits all had a long piece with 5 flowers. So I had the 3, and then I used the 2 here on the front. The kits came with the yarns, the doilies, everything but the book and the book paper and copy paper. So now for me, for my kit, for my book, I coffee dye embossed on a plaque. And there's a tutorial somewhere for that. So, and then the spring blossom kits that are still available in my Etsy shop that are also huge. Their colors are pink and blue and yellow. They have a pink page that is water embossed using that plaque. So this is the other journal that we made using the kit. And all of the dangles Yeah, all the lace, all the papers, everything in here, the wrapping paper, the vintage wrapping paper, the little eyelet thing, all of that was in the purple kit. And so I've just been showing ways to use all of the items that I included in that kit. And so that, and again, most of this was a Memory Decks Monday video, if you want to see how I did that. Napkins, I used napkins all through. This is a napkin here on book paper, napkin on music paper, and then also these are printed from the Vintage Ladies, or actually they're called Victorian, Edwardian, and Other Ladies digital kit that's available in my shop. And the kits vary in sizes. This particular one, you get 12 fronts of the postcards, so you get, and this is what they normally would look like, okay? This is printed at 3.5 by 5 size. Okay, they normally would look like this, but when you don't have yellow ink, you get purple. So, so just so you know what we've been doing, since we have a few newbies that have not been here before, we also used, well, this is not the good copy. This is just the rough copy. But we used one of my templates to cut out an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and it made tucks and tags and the tabs that we used on the book. So we also used the creative folding techniques in here. That's another video that you can find in my recent thing. So now we are working on book number 3, because what happened with book number 2 is we were making it. We were having so much fun. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. We were having so much fun that the book got to be about this big. It was huge. So we took the center signature out. And here is the center signature. And I divided it into 2. And I've added a couple of pages to it. This one has, this is a charger plate embossed, coffee dyed and embossed on a charger plate. So now we are just about ready to put the signatures into book number 3. Again, all of this being made with one kit. Okay, so now I did add, this was not in the kit. So the kit had the other one, but it did not have this one. But this needs something on the edge, so I'm going to go ahead and go with this. And I think, yes it is. I think the glue gun is on. And so this is going to go on after we bind the book. This is still drying. I added some of that to there. We've already done the inside. And So, let's see. Is Krista here? Is Krista here? Are you here, Krista? So, how new to junk journaling is everybody? How new to junk journaling is everybody? Do I need to bind this on camera? I can't even tell you how much I don't like binding on camera, but you've never done one. Okay, very new. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a little harder than usual because I know that this is really glued. So so just bear with me as I will go ahead and I will do. Okay, so usually in my kits I include a graph paper. And it's okay. It's okay if I start crying or something. it'll be fine. Okay, I know. I thought I had one ready. I'm gonna check here on the side. I also have a mini book ready. So this is book number 4, all using that same kit. Just so you know, when I do a large kit, it has everything. I really wanted people to be able to. I'm going to use this one instead because you probably can't even see those squares. I can barely see them. And I'm right here. Okay. So we need to measure the inside of the spine. And it is about an inch. Let's see. I use this messy thing here, but I like that it measures. Okay, and you know that there's a little bit of a delay. You might hear my voice and then you see me point at something. Okay. I think if we make it an inch, we'll be okay. I'm going to take this card out. So, if you are looking to make a book and you're just not sure what to do or where to start, I would, and I do have a kit in my shop called the Spring Blossom Kit, and there are 36 videos showing you how to make everything in using it. We made a huge book. It should have had a bigger spine. That's the one thing I would definitely do different. And I've cut this an inch. Okay, and that will fit. Cut the graph paper. I'm sorry, you guys. I've cut the graph paper an inch, and it will fit just perfectly inside my book. Okay. So, we're going to be having 2 signatures in this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half. Okay. This is how I make mine. I don't know how other people do theirs. I tend to be a person that figures out my own way. Drives my husband crazy because, you know, it's like I can do all this stuff on the computer, but I do it the hard way. Okay. So the center is, we're going to use that to make our holes in the center of our book. Okay. But we also need for the two other pieces. Are we right? Yep. And sometimes we're like right on, and I think that light colored squares, we would have been right on. So, but we're paper folders, right? So we can go ahead, and I don't want to be, okay, so I don't want to go and have this signature go in the middle of the edge here and here, because then we'll have a really big gap in the middle here. So what I'm gonna do, okay, my regular people, don't faint, but I do own some rulers. I do own some rulers. So I'm going to go ahead, and the next thing I'm going to do is fold it in half this way. Okay, so that gives me a center point. I'm going to do a 5-hole binding here because I have small pages in here. And so if you have a variety of sizes of pages, you want to make sure that you're catching your pages on everywhere. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to mark my middle spot, okay? And then I'm going to come and I'm going to I'm going to use this. And I'm going to just go out to the first mark here. If you're in some other country, you probably know what that is. I don't know. Okay, so what's going to happen is those spots are going to be where my the binding on the actual book cover is going to be. Okay, now for 5, I go, okay, there's 3, there's 6, there's 8. Okay, 3, 6, 8. That is a good spot. So I'm going to go down and count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to go right and mark it in the fold. So I want it in the fold, and I want it on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to mark that there. Okay? Then I'm going to come up and do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking at, whoop, looking around my desk to make sure I have like the needle and the thread and everything to do this. I wasn't planning on it. Okay, so now we're going to go back, put this on the mark, and mark both of those. Okay, come down, line it up with the, I'm using the 11. That's a good. Are we still here? Is everybody still here? Did I lose y'all? Let's see. So something I usually do in my videos now is I give away an embellishment. And so you want to participate. Say, tell me that you're here, so that I know that there's people actually here and watching, and can get an idea of when to do the little thing. And we do it right here, so you know right away who won. I don't do the go back and check it later, because that has doesn't do well for me. Okay, so with the book, we're going to take the little paper. We're going to come and put the paper in the little book. I normally would have at least a 9-inch book for what I have done here. The signatures were already made, and this book was already ready. So it's an 8.5 book. It is going to be like so close that I might have to go back and put some lace in it, just because it's going to be so close. But it's okay. It'll be fine. So I have gotten Diary of an Edwardian, the Edith Holden books. I've gotten a few of the Edith Holden books, and I was thinking about doing a video so that people could see what the differences of the books were, and I'd like to know if that's something you all would like to see. So please put that in the comments if that's something you would like to see. I have, did I bring them in here? Well, I might not have brought them in here. They look really pretty out on my my shelf. I think I have 4 of the books, and I cannot believe I got the paperback book for $9. The paperback book. Right now, the paperback book is going for $140 or $110, and I got it for $9. So, and I was like, oh, that'll be cool, because the paperback will be smaller. It's really, really cool. I was blessed my brother got me an Amazon gift card for Christmas, and I hadn't used it. I was actually saving it to get like the We Are Memory Keepers the mini envelope punch board and a couple other things, and they are not even on there. It's okay. You're gonna learn. You just hang out with us. Actually, you hang out with the junk journalers. You're gonna know about Edith Holden. She made a beautiful diary. She was an awesome illustrator, and she made a diary in 1906. And I believe her niece found it and published it. Her works later. And they are just awesome. They are filled with flowers and weeds and wildlife, and they are amazing, and they're perfect for junk journaling. Okay, so I've just attached this because it's a smaller one with one paper clip on each side. And then I'm going to just use this. Now, I hope it works. I hope it works. It's been working. It's actually been working better than the awl that I had, but that's because the awl that I had was kind of rinky-dink. And I keep forgetting to go to the hardware store and get an awl. But you know, most of us have some of these hanging around, and I'm going to go and I just did the center, you guys. Okay, you know what? That's okay. We'll do something else with the center there. We are supposed to be doing the outside holes. Okay, here we go. Amber, are you on here? My daughter, are you on here? I was wondering if you came back to tell me what was going on at your house. I told her she called me, and I now forward my my phone when I'm doing this. Hi, is it Catalin? I don't think I've seen you here before either. Welcome. We are binding a book. And this is the third book that I have made using the purple kit. And it was not planned. I made the second book, and it was so full we decided to make a third one. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, my paper moved somewhere. Okay, and now we have to go to this side. So you're just putting your holes through, and like I said, you can use an awl. I have a quilling awl is what I have, and you can see it's much harder to use because you don't have, when you're going through something strong like this, you don't have the pressure that you have with this, like I'm having with this little one. Okay, I want to make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay. And we're just going to do a regular 5-hole binding on this. I probably should have put some glue stick on that or something. I've never had it move like this. Only does stuff, you know, when you're on camera. As a matter of fact, when I did the binding on book number 2, it was like so easy. I was like, did I do it right? The only thing was is I left this when I went to put one of the signatures in. Okay, so we have our holes. And of course we have our extra hole at the top. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. We could do something like put a ribbon through it and make a bookmark that would go. But I think it'll be okay. If it isn't, I will do something with it. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go ahead and put a... Okay. Anyway, I digress. So now we're going to go ahead and we'll start with, this is signature, the first signature. I wanted this image to be the first page of this book. It's kind of interesting because, like I said, this signature, these two pieces, these two signatures together were actually the second signature in the book, number 2. So first I'm going to go through and make sure my pages are where I want them. I'm going to line them up, especially since we're using such a small book. I need to make sure that everything is lined up really, really, really well. Okay, so you're getting a peek as to what's in here. Here we have an envelope in the center that we're going to go ahead and it'll be closed up. And you know what? We never opened up this side. Let's go ahead and open up that side. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut this side open. And then I'll go ahead. Okay, what time? We're 3:17. Hopefully I can finish this before I have to, my husband gets home at 4. So I have to make sure I have everything. I'm done with this and have everything done. Okay, there we go. Okay. That should be okay to sit in there. Pull this one down. See, this is the rest of the grid paper from when I made the other book. This is a mouse pad actually from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so there we go. Everybody's in. And, okay. Now, remember we have this folded down the center. And so we are going into the book, into where the envelope is. And now, the real fun part. I lost my book those binder clips. I like using those, and I like using a little bit bigger paper than what I've got here. I'm going to remember that. So, again, we're using the purple kit that sold out, but there is still the Spring Blossom kit. It also includes a digital kit along with all the wonderful physical stuff. And I think there's 35 videos. There's some crazy amount of videos that it shows you how to do every step and all the embellishments. And I think there's like 7 videos on things to do with your book paper. So if you've gutted a book, you can do that. So is anybody making a junk journal right now? While they're watching. So now I'm just going to go in and I'm putting my holes using the center spot and coming through the back. This one, I don't like the way that one. And I am using a push pin because, well, part of it is because my thumb, I have had some trouble with my thumb, and when I started using the push pin, it wasn't as bad. Okay, so we're going to pull this out, and I have, the kit came with some purple crochet thread on a thing. I've got the actual purple crochet thread. So I'm going to measure, and I'm going to do 3. 1, 2, 3, and a little. You really only need like 2.5. But I don't want it to come through. Hi Carla, welcome. What colors, what theme is your book, that your junk journal you're making right now? And is anybody else making a junk journal right now? And what is your theme and your colors? Melissa is actively collecting for several. I know she's going to be making something that's going to have some fairies in it. My kit after the purple kit was the fairy kit. It has sold out. Okay, so I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Okay, so I have threaded my large needle, but you see it's not super thick. Originally, I was using this needle, I think. Anyway, no, not that one. But one very similar, and it had a very big end. We don't need to have a very big end. So this one is thinner, but it's got, it's easy. I have it big like that because so I can see it, actually, to be honest. Okay, whoop. There we go. So we went from the inside to the outside through the hole. Yes, Melissa, I am going to be making, I did not make my daughter her book yet. So I will be making my daughter's fairy journal. It will not be as detailed as the purple one has been. I will probably do, you know, some of the things and just reference to this, because I really need, oh gosh, you guys, do you see that? That is because it's not under the paper clip. And all I had to do was do that, and it would have been fine. That's why I used the big ones. Darn it. That's why I don't like to do this. Okay, so back through, so you're down through, up, back down. Now you're coming back up through where you already went down. And we will have moved a little because of that paper. And I just moved it more. Where's the other binder clips? And the purple binder clips. Yeah, so I will be making a fairy junk journal. The one I'll be making for my daughter will not be the real fantasy one. It will be more the garden-y, using the, because there's pretty much, there's stuff to do like a magical purple-y one. Okay guys, sorry, I have to find, There we go. That's how we can do it. Pull this tight. Did it come out? There. I'm like blind. Blonde and blind. Okay. So by holding this and pushing that up, we should be in the right spot again. Good thing it's in the envelope that's... Oh, I just got stuck on a... Okay. There we go. So clear off your table. Don't have a bunch of stuff on it either when you're doing this. I actually do this much better out in my chair in the living room because I put it up against things. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm doing it. We might as well finish it. And yes, there's a few videos of me doing this. Okay, so they're probably the spring junk journal one binding probably is a better one because I remembered that I was doing it. I wasn't live, so there's factors when I'm live that I keep having to, you know, check and see if anybody's watching or has a question. Oh my gosh, Mel, thank you. I just dyed my hair blonde. I am blonde, but I just, okay. Didn't we do this? Okay. Thank you so much. That's the, you know, fun part of being live. You have things move, they fall apart. Okay, so let's get the book out. This is no, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so this is why it's like really fun. Okay, so we're going to take the signature and we actually are going to go into the book cover. Thank you, Mel. Well, you know, you can do that, but you at least have to attach it to something. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm using the holes that are closest to the front because this is my first signature. And you want to make sure, I mean, it sounds funny, but yeah, well, you all would believe that I've put the wrong signature in the front before. Oh, I'm very good at, oh, and hi, Carla. We get people to come out and talk when I make big mistakes. Okay. This is something that I do sometimes, like when I'm, usually when I'm on live. I tie a paper clip onto this so that it doesn't go through. Because once I'm starting to use put it on the cover, like you're supposed to, I could end up with it coming through, and then it's like really, then it's really not fun. Can you imagine if you could see my very red face right now and how embarrassed I am right now? See? I just moved and that would have gone through. Yep, teaching what not to do. And you know what? I bet every one of you will do it at least once. You will forget to put, you'll have a beautiful sewn signature that's not in the book. You'll probably sew with your template still in the book. I did that the other day. So, you know, it's like, and then the other thing that you might do is you might pull too hard and break your string. That can happen. And, of course, you know, if this wasn't live, I could just go and pretend like it didn't happen. Do it all over. But you all saw. You all saw. So we're just going back through. I'm going through the book. Now we're going into the fourth hole from the outside. Okay, so into the fourth hole. And through. Thank you, Melissa. Well, the other day, it's like I see people and they'll be doing all their, they'll be doing the their tutorials, and they'll say, oh, and for the binding, you can watch it here. I'm like, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do binding anymore because it can be a pain. Okay, so I'm through. I came out. Now we're going back through here. So this is where we get to the part that isn't obvious. Maybe. Obviously, we're going to go back up through. Okay. And if your book will do that, because you want to be going straight through your holes. Okay. So now, very carefully, I am going to take this off of the paper. The paper clip is like, how did that happen? I feel like a Keystone Cop here. Oh no. Okay, go like. I can't tell where what happened. It's around. It tied itself around something. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I want to make sure that I have this. Okay. Mel, it's not. I have gotten to where it doesn't bother me, except for I mess up whenever I do it live. So, so now I'm just going to carefully pull it through. Okay. So I want about that much. Okay. Now, let's come and you can pull it from the back, and remember it's going to be every other one. You want to be careful so that you don't break your string. Okay, so then you can check and see how it is here. Want it to be a little bit tighter, and I keep it, mine is still in the needle at this point. I keep it in the needle at this point. Okay, and again, this is how I do it. I don't usually end up with those big holes right there, but that was because it moved. Okay, so I take my needle and I bring it up under the second one, and you saw there was some movement there, so I want to make sure that I have pulled it tight enough. Okay, and then I just tie it through. Okay, so tie it in a knot. Don't pull it super tight so you don't break it, because it's a pain. It's like you don't want to break it. There we go. And you can just tie this in a bow. You can put pretty things on it. This is crochet thread. This particular one, it depends. I have waxed crochet or wax thread. So this one, the center is an envelope. And I cannot even believe that I just put the envelope in upside down. Ay, ay, ay. So what should I do there? Give up? I'm not going to do the binding again just because I put the envelope in upside down, you guys. Sorry. And it has that postcard on it, so it's thicker. Okay, what else? Okay, so I told you to make sure it was upright. It was upright, but but the envelope wasn't. So this will just become a tag or a flip or something wonderful somewhere else in the book. Or, we don't have a cover for the mini book. So I'm just going to cut this before it makes me really... I said, don't make me cry. 2 weeks ago, that definitely would have made me cry. I'm good. Okay, so we have our first signature in. There we go. And I like it. So we're just going to have to do something to make this center kind of pretty. I don't know what I'll do yet, but we'll think of something. So we're going to move on to doing something. Don't cry, it's only paper. I know. It's not the fact that it's paper, it's the fact that that is really embarrassing. Totally, totally embarrassing to do that and to do it on. But you know what? I'm not going to give up. We are going to do this other one, and I am going to tell you how to do it. And there are still people watching. Thank you. Are you just here to watch? Come look at Julie be humiliated. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again. This time we have some different styles of paper. We're going to take this tag out. And let's see, we only have a couple of large papers, so that's kind of cool. The doily, though, I know that it has to, it's like top to bottom too. Okay. It's very simple. Carla, I do not yet. I do not have a formula, but I'll tell you what, I am getting ready to make a whole bunch that will all be really similar. I showed this material yesterday. I had gotten all of these these remnants at a rummage sale, and I will have the only way that I can do that and do it quickly is to come up with a recipe. So there will be a recipe. I will have a recipe. We will use the templates that I use, and this template is available in my Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie, and it has 2 4-inch tucks, 2 2 by 5.5-inch pockets, 2 tags, and tabs, and you use an 8.5 by 11 paper. So you can use a magazine page. You can use scrapbook paper, copy paper that's like colored. We've done all those different things, and so I do not yet. I know that for me, less than 10 is good. 10 pages, like 10, 1. So what do we got? 1, 2. This is a small one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's only 5 in this signature. But a lot of times I'll have 8 to 10. But I decorate so much that that's really not a good idea. They should be less. Yeah, that's not tight enough. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we're doing this again using the same template. Hi, Georgia. You just missed it. Julie made a fool of herself more than once in one video. Because I'm binding. I'm binding book number 3. And it is not entirely being nice to me. Okay, so we have taken the template that we made and putting the fold on the fold in the book. Now, some people actually take a book and put this in a book, like a telephone book or something like that. I've had more trouble with my pages slipping trying that, and so this is how I do it, okay? People who've been with me for a little bit know that I've been struggling with my thumb. I have something is the matter with my thumb. So I stopped using my awl and started using this, and it is working so much better. So it is a push pin, and I just push it through. It's really easy to use it in the paper. The book is a little harder, and so you want to make sure that your gutter is even and in line so that so it will line up. So let's see, we're 3:43. We better do the giveaway. So I want to know if you've ever sewn a signature without it being to a cover, or if you have ever had your thing slip down. This is a short copy paper. We cannot have that. We cannot have a short copy paper. And there goes my phone. Okay. That's okay. I know what I'll do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we've got them all, right? All 5 holes? We do. We can remove this. You can sew right on this. It's okay. Because then you just pull it out. I've done that. I did that day before yesterday. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit. And that's just because, you know, there's a whole roll of it. So it's okay to use more. That's a really long needle. I don't need it that long. Shorter needle might even be better, especially when you get towards the end. Okay, so you thread your needle, and oh, you cut your pages too small and started over? Did you do that live on video or live on camera? I did that too. I did too big and I did too small. And as a matter of fact, in just a second here, I am going to cut the bottom of this paper. Because the middle page is bigger than the cover page. You know what? It's the second one. It's probably okay. What do you think? That's okay, right? What do you think? You think that will be okay? That this page is bigger? Or should I cut it? Which one? Georgia, which one that I gave you? Or that you gave me? Oh, the needle. I get it. I get it. The needle. Don't move that, Julie. That was really dumb. I get it. The needle. That was so funny. That was so funny. It's here. It's right here. It's got green thread in it. I saved it. I'm gonna do a book. Oh my gosh, you know what? This is the needle that Georgia gave me on accident in the stuff that she sent me. And it literally, she called it the stuff. It was awesome. And it had this green needle. And look at this. Look at, Georgia, this is a great gift. Look at the eye on that needle. Look at that. And it's little. I'm going to start using this needle. It's a very good needle. Thank you. It was funny. It was very funny, actually. I was like, and there's a needle. Okay, we're okay. Okay, I have attached my paper clip so that it won't, I won't lose it. Okay, I just heard my husband on the, we're ham radio operators, and I can hear him. Okay, so, how many we got? Let's see. I'm going to write something here. I wrote K, I'm okay. Now, everybody sign in and say, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. And that will get you into the drawing for the embellishment. So very important, do not move your paper after you've put the holes in it. Could just take this out, you know, because I could. Okay, we're going to put it in the book this time. Okay, so everybody, if you can hear my voice and you want to be in on this giveaway, I'm going to give away an embellishment. I will be mailing it to you, and actually the mail will probably go out Monday because they did not get in the mail today. So Monday or Tuesday. I still have to make some of them. Okay, and what I'll do is I will go ahead and I'll take out a paper here. Oh, Valerie, you're still here. Yay! Did we lose? How? Oh, I don't want to give you too many things to... See, on this one, we could do this because it is the same... Oh, I should have cleaned my glasses. I can't see. Oh, good. Okay. Are you still here? Anybody that is still here and wants to get in on the giveaway, please put it in the comments. I'm still here. And thank you all. I'm excited all the newbies that showed up. If you're still here. Hi, Anne. Hi. Is it Arsty? Aristy. Oh, that's pretty. Hi. That's really pretty. Okay. So, let's see here. I got behind on my house chores. That's why we only had one. We were going to do two lives today. I was going to finish this book and but then I also need to make a book for my mom, so I'm going to end up just making that, not live. I might just make her a book that'll go inside of her book. So, and thank you all that have been thinking of her. She is doing better. Okay, so again, we're going up one, down, back up, and now we'll come back. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this so that if I hear the garage, I'm gonna go. Okay, well, we gotta write the names down. Let's see. Oh, I don't wanna lose that. Okay, it'll be okay. It's my eBay list. I have a bunch of things I'm watching, and then I have a few things that I'm really watching. So, okay. Let's start at the bottom this time. So, we have Carla with a K. Welcome. And Eris. And Lenny. So some of you haven't said hi before. What type of crafting do you like to do? We'd like to know. I do all kinds. I mostly, my lives have been, hi Retha! Long time no see, how are you? Welcome. Georgia. Then, Melissa. Okay. You like it all. I do too. If you've watched or you've seen my videos, I do a lot of it. We have Melissa, we have B. Wiggins, and I think that was Belinda. I think I should have written it down. And then Trina and Mel. Thank you again, Mel, for noticing that I was just sewing and I hadn't sewn anything into the thing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 26 things in here, so you each get 2 numbers. Was anybody actually working on a junk journal right now? Right now, you're actually working on one, and you have it out, and you're working on it right now. Anne, did we get? Yeah, we got Anne in there. Okay. Hi, Laura. We'll put you in here. Welcome. You're working on a journal, but not a junk one. So that's Aristi. And it has rings in it. I like those. I would still, are you using all kinds of papers and stuff in it? Oh, garden journal. I never got back to mine, but I also didn't get back to my garden. Okay. Okay. So we have, everybody has two numbers. You see this? Everybody has two numbers. We have, oh, that's cool. Isn't being a grandma the best thing in the whole world? My grandsons just called me and gave me, one is in a talent show, and the other one is in a percussion performance and then the band performance. So they called me with their dates. They live in San Diego. They're 3 hours from where I am. You have 6. I have, what do I have? I have 6, but I have 9. Because I have bonus. And then I have double bonus. I have bonus, well, I wouldn't even, but then one of our daughters got married, and we, now we have 3 more. So we have 9. Okay, so here we go. The first one is number 4. That's Anne. Yay! Anne gets an embellishment. And so what I'm going to ask you to do is go to my Etsy shop. It is Dearjuliejulie. It is all one word. And to message me there your address. Okay? Hi Joyce, welcome. You're catching me. You know that it's almost time for Tom to be home, and so you're catching me late. I'm so sorry. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to do one more here. And we have number 25. And that is Mel. That is Mel. Thank goodness Mel noticed and told me that I was sewing up a storm and not sewing it to the cover. So Mel, congratulations. Congratulations, Anne. Go ahead and go to my Etsy shop, Dearjuliejulie, and send me a message. I won, and here's my address. And I'll be sending, I got behind, you guys, so embellishments are going to go out next week. But I'm excited to be able to do this. And so I was also thinking, the embellishments are fun. I'm going to probably be doing the flat paper clips. That's probably, I don't know, but I love those. Do you guys like the flat paper clips? Yeah, these, where is there? There's got to be one in here, right? I think they're really cool. So here's a flat paper clip. Okay. My other thing I thought was maybe I could put together a set of a digital kit that I could give away in some videos. What do you think about that? If I gave away, just a small digital kit that that I could give away as a giveaway, because then you could get it like pretty much right away. And I still have quite a few of those amazing postcards. So yeah, so the Etsy shop is Dearjuliejulie. The scrap, or the Facebook group, is Dearjuliejulie Scrap All About It. And what I love for you to do there is, I would love to see what you do. And especially if you take one of my ideas, or somebody that you see and you take their idea and make it, we would love to see it, so that we love pictures. That's what I'm saying. We love pictures over there. And so is there anything in particular that everybody is you're looking for? Are you looking for, um, really vintagey, flowery stuff, or what are we looking for? So some of the kits, since some of you are new, I'll tell you some of the kits that are coming. Those of you that have been here, you know that I'm working on a pinup girl. Looked at that today. We're getting very close. The box is really full. Yes, Joyce is my admin, so she will, if you are not a member over there yet, she'll be welcoming you and letting you in. And my group is very much about sharing, and it's all your crafts, not just your paper crafts. It's not just junk journals. I do a lot of things. Vintage kitchen. Oh my gosh, you guys! I have an awesome antique cookbook that is going to be so much fun. The link for the group name is Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie. It'll be at the bottom of one of my regular videos, because I forgot to put the Find Me Here on this video today. I'm sorry, you guys. I really didn't have a lot of time. Okay, so Dearjuliejulie, or Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie. Yes, even your hauls, you may find something and be the first one to find it, and that we all of that stuff, we love to have that in there. Vintage Paris, I do have a kit coming that is going to accompany the Ooh La La that was at Michael's. And so it's mint and like a peachy pink. Very pretty. It's coming. And let's see. We have... I will have within the next couple of days a couple of purple kits. They'll be mini purple kits. They'll be smaller than the regular purple kits. So, so we are in here. Hooray. We did make it into the thing. We did it! And, let's see. Vintage recipe garden. I'm working on that. The lady looked upside down. Did I do it again? I wouldn't doubt it, you guys. Okay, that's... Yeah, you're right. Haha. Yes, that is a Facebook group. Let me see if I can go over here. And let me see if I can find the link for you, and I'll put it in. Hopefully this isn't messing this up and buffering us or anything. Are we okay? See, and I would recommend that you don't be talking while you're sewing in signatures, because you might sew them in upside down. Copy and paste. And oh yeah, we should do that. Is it gonna let it might not let my thing show. It says edit and try again. Yep, I wanted you to see it, Georgia. I thought that you should get to, you know, I didn't have any troubles with this one except for that I did sew the template in it. But other than that, I didn't have any troubles. I didn't put anything upside down. I didn't have the thread pull through. None. And this one, I go to do it live and boom. Okay, I don't know why this is not, yeah, it's, okay, so let's just try putting scrap all about it. Whoop. What? Dear Julie. Dear Julie, Julie, it should be one word. It separates it. Okay, it just doesn't like me. There you go. Okay. So, yeah. I'll be putting that signature in again. This is hilarious. Bum ba bum. Okay. So where did my paper go? I don't want to lose my winners. Congratulations. It was Anne and Mel. Congratulations. So do go to my Etsy shop and message me. The Etsy shop is Dearjuliejulie. The Facebook page is Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie. And so we have, well, I have to fix this and then we'll, yeah, it's just one of those days, Melissa. It's still pretty, even though it's upside down. Ay, ay, ay. So what you do when you put one in upside down is you just come over and you can just cut the strings. Hopefully I cut the right strings, right? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Not? I made you laugh for the first time today? Come on, haven't I made you laugh before? Oh yeah. Oh, what a good idea. I could have put this upside down. I may do that one day, you guys. You just never know with me. The bummer is now that I should have put the thingies on it. Well, I am going to be putting this here. And I'll put this here. You've had to cut signatures out and resew them too. I have had to do that, but it was for other reasons. It wasn't, well, I have put them in upside down before, obviously. Okay, so we will do this all over again. What did I have planned today? We were going to make the mini book. Or finish the mini book, which would have been, that would be really easy, but it's okay. The other thing, I was going to do 2 videos today was my original plan, but my house chores were over the top today. I played too much. I had meetings yesterday and the day before, and then I played when I got home, and so... Really? She came to your house? How cool is that? Sabrina. Welcome. You have to watch this one if you want a really good laugh. This was the most comical. Oh. This was the most comical video ever. Everything that could go wrong with putting in a signature happened. First, I didn't even put it in the cover. I put things upside down twice. It was hilarious. Just hilarious. But, you know, you guys all know that I'm really ready for purple to be done. Like, so ready for purple to be done. I found more purple stuff. I found the little box that was getting all the extra purple in it when I was making the kits. It's like, okay, everybody got one, put what's left in there. Everybody got one, put what's left. Well, I found that container today. So I'm actually making 2 more mini kits. They won't have everything. They'll just be little. But they'll be purple, and you'll be able to use them and make a lot of the things that we have shown in this series. Well, that was a good sign. Did you see that? It went right through, and it went right through. Oh, all right. Very good. Sabrina, that is awesome. I'm so glad. And Melissa's fairy kit got shipped today, so it's on the way to her. That's good. I'm still here, you guys, because I haven't heard my husband yet. We went to a baseball game last night. It was so much fun. We have a triple A ball field here in town, and we volunteer for the disaster preparedness. Oh, there he is. For disaster preparedness, and they gave us free tickets to go, so we went. So again, congratulations to Anne and to Mel, and all of you, thank you for being here, and everybody that stuck with me while I was not sewing the signature into the cover and sewing things upside down. I'm going to check and make sure they're right. Yeah, they are. Thank you for hanging in there. And all of you newbies, I hope you'll come back. I hope I didn't scare you away with my incompetence today. Or I hope I made you laugh, because, you know, laughing, they say it takes, it like adds days to your life when you laugh. So hopefully I made you laugh. Oh yes, one more thing. If you're out there and you're supposed to take medicine, make sure you don't forget to take your medicine. And thank you for doing that. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.